Mediocre cover band guitar guy. Aren't you guys lucky to get two videos in one night? I did a lesson earlier. I don't know if it's going to be before or after this video. It might be. We'll see. So I got a question. I hit the old inbox there this afternoon when I was at work, and a young guy named Devin had messaged me. So he's been playing in a band, five-piece band now for the past 4 years. They've been going through the trenches, sort of coming up through the bars. They, as he calls them, as we all call them, uh, the character building gigs, the kind of get on your feet gigs, build your chops, get your band tight kind of gigs. Played a lot of seedy bars, and they had their eye on the prize a while ago, of a bigger bar where basically you just had to show up with a guitar and a pedal board. He was saying that like this place provides a good payday and a full backline. Like they've got amps, they've got a house kit that's mic'd up, ready to go. Everything's there. You don't even need to bring your breakables. Bass amps, everything you can imagine is there for the taking and a good payday. You walk in, you walk out. There's no slugging. Sound guy, the whole work. It's a very professional venue that they managed to draw some big crowds. And when it came time where they finally got this gig booked, they had a band member who said they didn't want to play the venue. They didn't like the venue. They didn't like the people that owned the venue. And they had some gripes with the venue and the way it was run and the clientele of the venue. Basically, they weren't playing there. They weren't comfortable playing there, and they didn't think their spouse would be comfortable with them playing there as well. So he said after being a little bit confused and angry for a little bit, they decided, okay, well, he's our friend, he's our bandmate, we're going to respect his decisions. And then what ended up happening was he joined another band. This other band grabbed a gig at this same venue, and he was all in. He didn't tell the guys that they were playing the venue. They found out on the Monday after the weekend when some videos went up. And this has kind of left the other four guys in the band sort of scratching their heads or asses and going, okay, well, what's this about? He didn't want to play when we were going to go there, but now all of a sudden with these other guys. So he just wanted to know what my take on that would be. And I always say, communication has to be kind of important. If you've got a member who's doing that, then you need to talk to him and say, hey, buddy, hang on here. Like, we wanted to play that venue, and, it was really kind of against your social beliefs, and your inner being said, no, I'm not playing that venue because whatever stance you take in life, whatever, it goes against all my beliefs, and I just don't want to do it. So, you want to talk to him. There's no other way to do it. I'm sure you guys were furious and you guys wanted to kick him out of the band. Maybe you might need to ask him what's going on there. Maybe he doesn't want to play the venue with a person in your band. I don't know your band. I don't know your band members, but I mean, I know I've been in bands where we've had some characters and you don't exactly want to carry them into a high-end venue, somewhere that people might see you for whatever reason. And that's not a great excuse to not play a venue because you're afraid that, oh, well, this guy gets drunk by the third set, so we're not going to do those shows. That's a cop out. I know it entirely. I really do. Maybe that member needs to go because you have to realize, and I know people really, really bitch at me for this one when I talk about money being the thing, but if you're doing this and you never stated you were or weren't, but man, if you're doing this for like your income, you just lost money. Would you like to go to work if you had a day job and lose a day's pay because of whatever? You wouldn't. And people don't recognize that. So he's hampering your ability to earn income. You guys worked really hard to get there. You've accomplished something, and when as soon as the prize was there, he's like pushing it off the table and saying, "No, I don't want that." Cat's back. Anyway, I don't know, and I'm sure that is something that probably was discussed. Maybe you do need to ask him to leave the band. Okay? So talk to him and find out. Say, hey, listen, if you're going to play there with them, you're going to have to play here with us as well. Or we're just going to have to find somebody who's going to play this venue with us. All right, so me and the cat, we're going to take off and probably watch some things on Netflix. Yes, Putters, I know you're there. This is the least professional YouTube channel in the world. There's kids running around and animals running around and kids in the backyard screaming. It's nuts. But anyway,